water is warm and the air is sweet. The time is now, so no more delay. Come on and relax. Learn some Bahamian facts. Sit back, here we go, it's a Goombay Day.
Goombay Kids!
Hello everyone and welcome to Goombay Kids. My name is Melania, but you can call me Mel, and I am your host. Goombay Kids is a Bahamian TV show made for kids, by kids, right here in the beautiful Bahamas. Today, I am so excited to talk about a theme that is very important to me. Today's theme is respecting each other. As Goombay Kids, it's so important that we respect and accept each other and show other Goombay Kids how to respect and accept each other too. We Goombay Kids are a very diverse group, meaning that we are different and unique, coming from different backgrounds, places, and cultures, just like the people of the Bahamas. But we still treat each other equally and with kindness. Our uniqueness makes us special. Sometimes kids and even adults don't treat people who are different than them with respect. They can be mean, cruel, and sometimes violent to those people, simply because they're not the same as them. This is called bullying. Sometimes bullying can seem like harmless teasing, but we have to be careful because if it makes someone feel sad or small, it's bullying. Lots of bullies were bullied themselves, so it's important that we break the cycle and practice respecting and protecting each other. To kick us off, my friend Danae and her brothers are going to show us how to make kindness jars in our craft segment. Take it away, guys!
Why are my brothers fighting? Hey! Guys! Don't fight! I have something we can do. Hi Melania! Hi Goombay Kids! My name is Danae, and today we are going to make some kindness jars. These are my brothers Caden and Camden and my cousin Madison to help me. A kindness jar is just a jar that reminds you to be kind to your family and friends. First, we need to decorate. You want to make sure that you somehow write kindness jar on it. You can decorate the jar any way you want. Now that the jar is decorated, it's time to fill it. A kindness jar is full of acts of kindness to do together or individually. An act of kindness is just a nice thing you can do for someone else. We are all coming up with ideas of kind things we can do. I wrote bake a cake for my friends.
I wrote hug my family. I write thank you letters to my teacher. I wrote share my toys.
You can also make a kindness jar full of compliments for each person in your family. This one is for me. Caden, Camden, and Madison are writing nice things for me to read whenever I am down.
I write best baked sister in the whole world. My cousin helped me pick up my toys and put in my toy bin. My sister always make me laugh.
Kindness jars help to bring joy and happiness to everyone. And it's always better to be kind than mean. I hope you love your kindness jars, everybody. Thanks for joining us, Goombay Kids.
Hello kids, my name is Wendy Lockhart Schuldeis, and I'm here at the Life for Key International School where I'm a teacher. Today we'll be talking about respecting each other at school. The two main topics we'll be covering are manners and bullying. So what are manners? Manners could be holding the door open for someone, or just remembering to say please or no thank you if someone is offering you something. Respecting others by showing good manners is the right thing to do because you care for your community. Boys and girls, when you use good manners at school, it shows your teachers and your peers that you respect each other. And it's so much easier to learn in a respecting environment. So Goombay Kids, we've talked about how you can be respectful But how can adults and teachers be respectful to you? They should listen to you, be honest with you, and help you to grow. It is important to know the signs of bullying to prevent it from happening to yourself or others. Bullying can make you feel uncomfortable, sad, or just lonely. Bullying can cause a place like the classroom, the lunch table, or even the playground to feel scary. Say you're on the playground and someone is being bullied. You can do two things. You can get a group of friends and tell the bully what they're doing is not right, or you can tell a teacher that someone else is being bullied. Goombay Kids, let's recap about what we learned today. We talked about respecting others and ourselves, showing good manners, and identifying bullying and how to prevent it. Thank you for joining me at Lyford Key International School. Be kind to one another and have a Goombay Day.
Goombay Kids, it's me, Layla Rain. For today's Island of the Day, I'm in Long Island. This is where my Nana and Papi are from, and I love visiting all my friends and family here and having a wonderful time on this beautiful island. Long Island is located in the central part of the Bahamas. The capital of Long Island is called Clarencetown. There are so many amazing things to do on Long Island. One of my favorite things to do is, of course, go to the beach. There's so many beautiful beaches here. I love to swim, take walks down the beach, play with the sand, and do my gymnastics. But the best part is when I get to go on the boat with my family. It is so fun to explore the waters and the mangroves and get to spot animals like stingrays and starfish. It's totally amazing. Today we got to go to Dean's Blue Hole with our friend William Trubridge. William is a world record-holding free diver from New Zealand who lives in Long Island. He's the first person to ever dive down to 100 meters without any oxygen. Wow! He gave me a few tips on free diving and swimming around the Blue Hole. It was so much fun. Well, thanks for coming to Long Island with me, guys. See you next time. Bye!
Hey guys, my name is Akilan and I am a Goombay Kid.
Hi, my name is Janet and I know sign language.
And today we are going to be talking about how people communicate differently. So Janet, how and why did you learn sign language?
The reason why I learned sign language because I'm deaf. I lost my hearing when I was 5 years old. So my mother sent me to deaf school where I'll be able to communicate with sign language.
Janet, what are some questions that people ask you when they know you're deaf?
When I grow up, a lot of people ask them if I could speak, but I didn't like it, but I told them that because I'm deaf. I just heard people ask them why I sound funny, but it's just me growing up. So why you want to learn sign language?
Actually, I'd like to communicate with the hard of hearing people, so like I can talk to them, make friends, help them fit in and stuff, you know, like that.
Can I teach you sign language?
Wow, yes, please!
Okay, first we're gonna learn alphabet, so you can spell the name, okay?
Okay.
So the A,
K-A,
K,
K,
no,
oh, like, and then you put that,
K,
and then
I,
okay, I,
L,
L,
A,
A,
N.
N.
Good. Okay, now we can do over and say my
My
name,
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 is,
no,
is,
and then you sing it for the name. A,
A,
K
K
I
I
L
L
A
A
N.
N.
Okay.
How do you say I love you, Mom?
I love you, Mom.
Okay.
Or I love you, Mom. This the I love
Okay.
you,
Okay.
Mom.
And Mom.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow, that's really interesting, Janet. Would you like to say anything to our fellow Goombay kids and viewers at home?
Yes, I would like to see people's phone numbers, and I want everyone to learn phone numbers so they can communicate and talk with us.
Thank you, Janet, for being here with us on today's Goombay Kids show. And bye, Goombay kids. Have a Goombay day.
Hi Goombay Kids! Hi Melania! Today we're going to be making guava duff. I'm especially excited for this segment because this is my grandmother's recipe and I think that she makes the best guava duff in the world. Before we do anything in the kitchen, we must wash our hands. Here are all the ingredients for your duff. 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 of a stick of butter or margarine, 1/2 cup of milk, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and of course, your guava. Since guavas aren't in season right now, we'll be using these guava shells out of the can. If they were in season, you would need 4 to 5 fresh guavas. When you use guavas out of the can, you have to drain the syrup, so make sure you get adult supervision before opening the can. Our next step in making guava duff is to chop up the guava. But before we chop anything, we need adult supervision. Our guava is all chopped up, and I've set some aside for the sauce that we're going to be making later. But for now, let's focus on the duff. First up, flour. Let's mix in some butter. Let's add salt and baking powder, cinnamon. Now it's time for the guava. Make sure you mix it all together. Finally, we need to add some milk, but make sure you add it in slowly. Wow, this dough is really starting to form. Traditionally, when guava duff is made, it's boiled. In fact, my great-grandmother had a special pillowcase for boiling her guava duff. But my grandmother wanted to find an easier way, which is why she steams hers. And that's why we're using this double boiler. First, let's grease our pan. And now, let's put in the duff. Make sure you cover it loosely with some foil. Now we need to add some water to the bottom of this double boiler. Now light the stove and wait for it to boil. Look, our water's boiling. Let's put our duff on. It needs to cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. And don't look at it before then. Otherwise, your duff will fall. Remember that guava that we saved earlier? Well, we're gonna add that to a blender with a tiny bit of water to make the sauce. Remember, adult supervision before using a blender. For the guava sauce, you'll need 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 sticks of butter or margarine, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and of course, the guava pulp. This sauce looks so good. Now, all we have to do is wait for the duff. How good does that look? That was so good. I hope you try this recipe. Bye, Goombay Kids!
How do you get a squirrel to like you? Act like a nut.
Why was the broom running late? It overswept.
Hello, Goombay kids. It's Mel. For this week's interview, our special guest is someone who knows all about manners and respect. Please welcome the head of the Miss Bahamas organization, Michelle Malcolm.
Hello, Melania, and thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm really excited to talk to you Goombay Kids about respect.
So, Miss Malcolm, can you tell us a bit about what you do as the head of the Miss Bahamas organization?
We like to say that our pageant is really a training program with a pageant attached. And at the end of the day, we produce hopefully a young lady who is full of an awareness of her purpose and understanding that she has a job to do to impact the world. And we're very, very proud of the work we do with the Miss Bahamas organization.
What is your favorite thing about what you do?
We have young ladies who did not win the competition who've gone on to be authors and doctors and lawyers and just impacting the world, and I am really, really very proud of our legacy in that regard. I feel like a mom, even though I've never actually given birth to a child. I feel like I have hundreds of daughters who have gone through the Miss Bahamas system, and I am just really very proud of the work that we do to help these young ladies to discover who they are and go out and shake up things and change the world.
I also hear that you're a health coach. What advice would you give to Goombay Kids about staying healthy?
Well, Goombay Kids, as kids, you have boundless energy. You feel great all the time. And that might fool you into thinking that you can do anything as it relates to your health, but that's not exactly true. You have to take good care of yourself, and that means eating well, eating fruits and vegetables as opposed to chips, drinking more water as opposed to the sugary fruit drinks or sodas that are not really good for you, getting sufficient rest, going to bed on time, and making sure that you understand that your body is a machine, and as a machine, you need to give it the fuel it needs to function. And most importantly, have a very positive mindset. Your mindset is very important to your overall health. So think positive thoughts, eat well, rest, hydrate, and you'll be just fine.
If people wanted to hear more from you, where can they tune in?
So I host a daily radio show called GPS, Global Paradigm Shift, that airs Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I really love my work as a talk show host because I get to speak to issues that are very important to me, and hopefully somebody out there is listening.
Awesome. Well, it has been so cool having you on the show today, Miss Malcolm.
Thanks, Melania. I'll see you soon.
Hi, Goombay Kids! Meet Willa. She is from New Canaan in the United States of America. She is so excited to be your pen pal from New England, USA. New England is a region of the USA in the northeast corner of the country. It's made up of 6 states: Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut, which is where she lives. Her grandmother lives in Maine, and today she's going to take you with her as she visits her. Maine is just like the rest of New England and is covered with beautiful green forests. But also, Maine is known for its coastline, just like the Bahamas. Well, not really. This is the Long Sands Beach in York, Maine, and she loves taking walks down the beach here. It is so beautiful. And did you know that the Atlantic Ocean is the same ocean that you can see from their beaches in the Bahamas? Maine is also known for its lighthouses. This one is called the Nubble Lighthouse, and it was built in 1879. When she is in Maine, she loves to visit her Aunt Taya in Cape Nettic. She has this amazing outdoor trampoline right next to the woods, and she loves to jump on it with her brother and sister. Aunt Taya also has horses, and they love to ride them. Their names are Teddy and Taco. She also rides horses back at home in New Canaan. This is her horse Falco. Her brother is riding Johnny, and they're at their arena in Richfield, where they ride their horses and take care of them. Back at home, they just got a chicken coop. As you can probably tell, she loves the beach. And they also have some beaches in Connecticut. One of her favorite things to do is go down to the beach in Southport, Connecticut and watch the sunset. It's so beautiful. Willa hopes you guys are enjoying being her pen pal and hopes to come visit you guys in the Bahamas soon. Bye, Goombay Kids!
Well, Goombay Kids, this brings us to the end of our episode. I had so much fun learning about respect, kindness, and acceptance with you guys today. We learned all about bullying, accepting people who are different than us, friends, being kind and sticking up for each other. What was your favorite part? Let us know on our Instagram page at Goombay Kids. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Goombay Kids. I can't wait to see you next week, but until then, have a Goombay day!
Make sure and join us with your family for the next episode of Goombay Kids, which is all about animals. The Goombay Kids will horseback ride, make homemade dog treats with some special guests from the Bahamas Humane Society. And we explore Spanish Voz Ultra with Goombay Kids Ariana and Brianna, and more. You don't want to miss it.
Hey Goombay Kids! Hope you like our videos. Subscribe to our channel to see more.